The group supported projects like raising educational achievement and also emotional intelligence through the Handsworth Association of Schools. The project really aimed at raising educational attainment because it's important to give young kids of today the chances they need in life. The peer mediation was an innovative approach to overcome bullying, and that was recognised nationally.
Well, listening is the most important skill that a mediator should have, but usually it's cooperation, working together.
Well, sometimes people are arguing about equipment, who got what, and like when people come in, they talk about the things that somebody's talk or things like that.
Jay, please can you tell me your side of the story?
Well, I was on the playground and I wanted to play with Abid and my friends. So I went over to Abid and asked him could I play in the game, and he told me no, so I pushed him.
So what you're saying is, your friends were playing with Abid's friends, so you asked Abid if you could play, and he said no, so you got angry and pushed him?
Yes.
Abbas, how are you feeling? Outraged.
Jade, how are you feeling?
Upset.
Abbas, do you understand how Jade is feeling?
Yes. Jade, do you understand how Abbas is feeling?
Do you know how you could solve this problem?
We could get another person onto one team and put Jade onto the other team.
Jade, can you think of a way to solve the problem?
Well, next time I want to play a game, not to push people if they tell me no.
Would you like to shake hands or say sorry?
Say sorry. Sorry, Jade.
Sorry, Abbas.
Please come again if you have a problem, and thank you.
My name's Anita Harding and I'm the project manager for the REAP project. That stands for Raising Educational Attainment and Achievement. And it aimed to not deliver what was already going on in mainstream schools, but to build upon the activities. It had three key areas. One was actually trying to have a range of activities that raised attainment. The second theme was overcoming barriers to learning, and the third theme was our parents and family learning activities.
I've learnt today is all the different sort of exercises you can do without going to the gym, without spending so much money, working together with your children. Exercises against the wall, exercises on the floor, where we don't usually tend to do these sort of exercises. It's been a whole different new experience.
If I discuss our overcoming barriers to learning, here what we tried to do was to build upon a new team that the government was funding, the learning mentors who came into schools 4 years ago. Their role was to work particularly with children who have behavioural or attendance issues and try and get children more involved. Well, what we did was we had a number of activities here to instill those mentors to do a better job in school. We had a Moving On Up transition project where mentors from the primary school went into secondary schools and supported children they were particularly concerned about.
My name is Bria and welcome to our Moving On Up project.
Most children find moving from primary school to secondary school easy, but some have big problems.
These problems can be
Bullying,
finding work hard,
playing tig and tag with your friends, or just making new friends instead.
getting used to teachers for different lessons,
Moving classrooms a lot can be very hard, climbing all those stairs. Oh, I'm tired already.
getting used to lots of homework.
The projects involved are primary school mentors.
My name's Ken Brown from Wellford Primary School, and since I've been working with Paminda, she's starting to show some improvement and starting to settle down in school.
My main problem is making friends and keeping them.
Education and Training Theme Group was an urban digital project. This was a small project, but it just really highlights the sort of creative talent that exists in Northwest Birmingham. It was a small project based within Handsworth Library and entailed the purchasing of web-based resources which would be there in the library from now on, so people can access those resources post SRB6. but he provided a training course, and one of the results of this has been the number of people who have started to take up creative arts as a potential employment or self-employment sector.
So we wanted to do a digital arts project, so we've got 4 strands to it: filmmaking, graphic design, web design and photography, so that we're building up the skills within the area, providing equipment, hardware and software for people to edit or use Photoshop or set up their own websites, and then we can use it to promote and market events that take place in the library as well.
DEL was an innovative pilot project developed for SRB6 residents. We delivered customised training in fenestration installation. The training was delivered through Shellforce, which is Birmingham City Council supported employment factory, and the training centre was built at the site in Erdington.
My name is Jermaine Carter and I'm a window fitter for James Pearson's. I was unemployed before I started the DEL project.
The North West Skills Centre will also be another key legacy from the SRB6 programme, and this is going to deliver a high quality vocational skills training centre within North West Birmingham. This will mean that local people will have access to quality vocational skills, and it'll give them a better footing to get jobs in the future in the new growth areas within the city.
Well, the North West Skills Academy will lift the levels of schools in the general area. It will provide local people with access to jobs in growing areas such as motor vehicle, construction, sport. It will also provide community facilities, because when the college isn't using it at weekends and during the evening and nights, then we're going to let it out to community groups. And it will leave a beautiful and iconic building there, which uses all the new technologies in terms of ecology. It will have a zero carbon footprint. It has a living wall there. It has photovoltaic cells, and it reuses rainwater and drain water. So it's a beautiful building, and it's a very sustainable building.
The main aim for North West City Jobs is to get local people into local jobs. The idea of the employment hubs is to work with businesses, local businesses, to eliminate their hassle from a recruitment campaign that they would do either themselves or through employment agencies, and add value by assisting them with customised training programmes. And finally, we work with local organisations who refer people to us. So over the last year, North West City Jobs as a whole have engaged with over 100 businesses, 100 employers, of which 60 have been purely within the SRB6 area. But when we're working with a business, we find out what their needs are, what they're looking for in an employee, and then a training program is designed specifically for that business, such as an example I can give you is Subway.
North West City Jobs, which is funded by SRB6, helped me to recruit 18 new employees at our store in Handsworth, Soho Road, with no cost to myself for advertising or training. They arranged bespoke training for them prior to them coming to us for an interview.
North West City Job gave me a 2-day course training, like food and hygiene and tourism. I got my qualification from North West City Job, and the course was beneficial.
We've been successfully working with North West City Jobs for the past year or so to fill some of our most difficult to fill posts. We've had support with marketing of our vacancies, and we've had lots and lots of support, and in particular some great applicants that have been provided by the partnership, and we've been able to fill some of those very difficult to fill posts.
Well, when you look at over 750 people who've accessed employment, I think that's a great in itself, because if a project can do that, is to get people out from the local area and get them into a job, that's great. I think if that's not happened before, and we have done that, I think that's great for us and a great achievement.